everybody, today I am here to show you what I've been loving for the month of September. I'm just gonna get right into it. I've got two liquid lipsticks that I want to talk about. These are the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks. I got Lolita a little while ago, it's been like a couple months, and I put it on and I loved it, but it was totally way too dark for that time of year, or like summer, so I've put it away until now, but I am absolutely loving these two, especially Lolita. I think it's my favorite. This is the shade Mother, which is a much pinker, it's almost like a bright pink shade. It doesn't really look like it. It looks pretty muted in the packaging. Not next to Lolita, it looks pretty bright. But it doesn't look like it's going to be like super, super bright pink, but it is pretty bright. But I have really been loving both of these. The formulation is amazing. It stays on my lips so well. I can eat a snack and I probably don't need to touch it up. After lunch, I do need to touch it up, or a meal in general. But other than that, it's great. I can like even lick my lips and it's not going anywhere, which is fantastic. It's staying put. I have Lolita on my lips today. I don't know if I said that, but that is what I'm wearing today and I love it. It's like the perfect fall shade. I just love it. I can't stop looking at it. Another makeup favorite that I have is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. It just comes in a little pot. I really like the packaging. It's nice and sturdy. I just used my finger to apply this to my under eye area and then blend it out. It works well on its own as just kind of brightening. It doesn't really give any coverage on its own. It might kind of cover a little bit, but nothing intense. But it works really well over top of a concealer, so I like putting an under eye concealer on and then a little bit of this on, and the concealer just helps to even out everything and this helps to then brighten. It's just a really good combination. I really like this product. I've had it for a little while and I don't use it every day, but when I'm feeling like putting a little extra makeup on, I will put this on and I do really like it. Now, the one thing that I want to mention about this is my next favorite. I like to use these two together. This is the Beauty Blender Micro.Mini little sponge. It's a little green one. This is a dry one. I have one that I've been using that is currently wet because I used it today, but it's really dirty and I didn't feel like pulling that one out. So they get a little bit bigger than this, but it's really well at blending this out on my under eye area. It's just, the little point on this is so small that I can really get into my inner tear duct and then down around my eye. It's just really good at blending out that small area. It is a little hard to hold on to do that, but it still works. It's good. I like it a lot. It's better than the normal beauty blender when doing like under eye. And then you can flip it over and do like around your nose, any other concealer, like small areas. Obviously, this is going to take you a really long time to do your whole face. So just for small areas that you need to conceal, this is really good for that. The last two makeup favorites that I have to talk to you guys about are by 2B Colors. So I'm going to try to keep this kind of short and sweet, because I just did a whole video on all of these products last week, so I don't want to bore you and just repeat everything that I said last week. One of the two that I've really been liking is the eyeliner. This is the black eyeliner. It is just like a pencil. I mean, you twist it and it comes out. It's not like a sharpening kind of pencil, but I have just really been liking this. I have it on again today. I've been using it a lot to do my waterlines. It doesn't come off. This is such like a product, like I like the idea of lining my waterlines, but my eyes are very sensitive, so it ends up just like bothering me and it's not worth it. But this has not been bothering me. Not that it says anything about being, you know, hypoallergenic or anything like that, or natural or organic or nothing. I don't really think it claims to do any of that, but I think really just the fact that it stays put where I put it and it's not flaking off into my eye, I think is really what the key is here. So I've really been liking this. I'll do my waterline, upper and bottom, and then I will take it up above my lash line just a little bit, and then I'll take a small pencil and blend that out so that there aren't any like weird harsh lines or anything. But I've really been liking that. Definitely stays put. It's very nice. The other thing that I want to mention from 2B Colors that I've really been liking is the white eyeshadow. I know I mentioned this last week, how good the color payoff is, and it stays put, it doesn't crease, it's really just all around a good eyeshadow. But then this past week I dipped into another white eyeshadow that I have that is by, I think it's by Makeup Geek, and I applied it to my eye and I was like, holy cow, like The To Be Colors one is like way more pigmented, and it's like white when I put it on my eyeshadow. And no offense, but that's kind of what I want when I have a white eyeshadow. I want it to look white. So doing that kind of showed me, or reminded me, how pigmented this is and how well it goes onto my eyelid. So I really, really like this. Just wanted to mention it really quickly. It is an amazing eyeshadow. I would love to get more of their colors in the eyeshadows. I mean, black eyeliner, I don't really need any more colors, but I could check out, see if they have some more, but I would definitely like to check out more of the eyeshadows because this is just great. And if you hate the packaging, you could totally depot this and put it into a magnetic Z palette or whatever you want to put it into. I'm not like the best at depotting. I think I've done that a couple of times, and one time I actually like jammed something into the product, so I'd have to be really careful, but normally there's just a little bit of like a sticky glue on the bottom holding it in. So if you could just get something in there and like lift it out, you could get it out if you don't like the individual packaging, and then you wouldn't have to worry about that. You could create your own palette. I have one beauty favorite to talk about, and this is the First Aid Beauty Detox Eye Roller. I got this a little while ago, and while I don't use it every day, I try to use it quite often, especially on nights where I use it at nighttime. I try to use it on nights where I feel like the next day maybe my eyes are going to be like especially puffy. I don't have like extremely puffy eyes, but if I feel like they might be bad the next morning, I definitely like to go in with this. And I just roll it on my under eye area. It is so, so cooling because it has that little metal ball at the tip there. And I mean, I definitely think it helps, you know, the next morning I'm not nearly as puffy as I would have thought it had been. So I've really been liking this. Again, First Aid Beauty. I got this at Sephora. So yeah. Okay, those were all of the things that I've been loving for the month of September. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You can also hit the subscribe button. That means a lot to me. You can also follow me on Instagram at HairbyLizzyBug. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week, and until next time, bye! Why am I having such a hard time? I am so hungry. I think it's time for lunch because I'm starving. Whopping. Bye, guys.